Hey crochet beginners, you need to stop buying everything. I am going to save you money because crochet stores are basically a trap. Hi, my name is Martina and welcome to Martina's Yarn Diary. In today's video, we're going to talk about supplies you actually need to start your crochet projects, what's worth it, and what is just a waste of your money. If this is something that you are interested in, stay tuned and come along with me. Okay, so the real essentials that you guys are actually going to need to start your project are just 4 simple things. And the first one that we have is a hook. Yes, you are going to need a crochet hook, and I would definitely recommend for you to go anywhere between 4.5 millimeter to 5.5 millimeter, and that is because it helps you to create a slightly looser and easier to handle stitch, right? So that is from between 4.5 to 5.5 millimeter. Number 2 is we are definitely going to need a yarn, and as for the yarn, I would recommend something medium weight or medium size because that is also easier for you to use as a beginner. And not only that, but a brighter color that you will be able to see the stitches more clearly. So that is what I recommend. So we have the hook and we also have our yarn. Next, we are going to also need our scissors because no projects are completed without a scissors to cut your yarn, right? So this is something else that we are going to need to continue or to finish our crochet project. Another one is that we're going to need a crochet needle, right? Especially for those loose edges when we're finished to sew them in, we're going to need our crochet needle. Look at my cute plushie, so cutie. Yay, we're going to need. And we have the metallic ones and we also have the plastic ones, so we are definitely going to need a crochet needle to finish our edges or our ends of our project. That's it. 4 simple things we need. Nothing too major, and I tell you friends, everything else is optional. Even though these crochet influencers, they will let you feel like you need an entire crochet laboratory, everything else is optional. So you need your yarn, your hook, your scissors, and just a crochet needles to finish your ends. That's all we need. And as for me, I have created a majority of crochet projects, and the only thing I used was a hook, yarn, a scissors, and just the crochet needles. These are mine. Feel free if you want to see more, if you want to know more about them, comment down below. Alright guys, so another essential crochet material that you could use is a stitch marker. So this is what it looks like, and I tell you, these little stitch markers will save your sanity, especially if you forgot where the last stitch is. Okay, and then we have a measuring tape, and I tell you, this is something essential, especially if you are making wearables, so like your swimwear, your blouse, your bottoms, your shorts, and so on. Then you'll find a measuring tape very useful, right? And yes guys, I know that you are excited to start this crochet journey, but there are some things that you as a beginner don't need as yet. And what we're talking about is you don't need 100 crochet hooks. No, you just need a 1 or 2 different sizes, and that's fine. That is fine. Also, you don't need 100 yarns. Just get a few and practice your skills using those few yarns to make like simple stuff like granny squares, headbands, bows, and just simple bags that you can wear, right? You don't need 1 million of those to start. No, you don't. Also, you don't need a blocking mat. I tell you, this is not as important as they make it sound, especially not as a beginner. You don't need a blocking mat, and you also don't need a crochet yarn winder. Not now. Not now. That can be saved for later, but right now you don't need that. I tell you, you don't need that right now. Another thing is that you don't need complicated pattern books. The only thing that you need to do now is to learn the different types of stitches and to create small, meaningful, or fun projects. Small, simple projects You don't need anything major, anything complicated, not right now. But as time goes by and you are mastering those small stitches, then you can go into something more complicated. That's what you need right now, nothing else. Remember to subscribe and to stitch with me. Welcome again to Martina's Yarn Diary.